Welcome back, traders and collectors. It's your favorite Pokey Plumber here, flushing out the latest news and hobby updates. Whether it's breaking leaks, rare finds, or market trends, I've got the tools to keep your collection growing and your profits flowing, because every trainer deserves a stacked deck. Nailed it. Welcome back, everybody. It's Nick the Pokey Plumber, and welcome back. It's been a couple days. Well, the truth is, I did film a video yesterday, and it was an opening, and it was absolutely horrible. I still don't have my mic that I ordered, and that was like 2 weeks ago. And the video wasn't like, we pulled this. I opened these tins. I opened these tins, and they were absolutely, the video was just a mess. And I'm not gonna put out a video if I don't think the quality is there. So, it is what it is. For everyone joining, we have a Journey Together booster box giveaway. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. This is my accessory. I'm gonna put this down now. But today's episode is spitting facts. Spitting facts. Right now, this market is getting a little bit crazier and crazier and crazier by the day. We don't think you're gonna see something go up even higher. It does, and it's freaking wild at this point. So let's go back to the prismatic release. And I remember it was very hard to pre-order these. They were tough. And then there was this place called, it was GT Collectibles. And it was on Walmart.com. And I was doing research on it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal at the time. I mean, the ETBs were $60 a pop, so it wasn't horrible. And GT Collectibles was selling it, and they had the worst reviews ever. So I did a little research on it, and it turned out to be MJ Holding. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, all right, at least I'm getting them for $60. At least I know it's MJ Holding and it's legit, and my order is not going to get canceled. Lo and behold, they buy so much from Pokemon, and then they're raising the prices to market price, when I don't think they should be doing that. And that whole news blew open, and now everyone's ripping them apart, and they literally took all their listings off because they had Journey Together at $220 a box, when they're not really supposed to be doing that, especially when Pokemon's giving them that much product. But now you're hearing that some distributors, what they're doing is they're giving a certain amount of product to people at a decent price, and then they're making go a little bit higher, saying, oh, when we get more, we'll give it to you, and then the price goes higher. So right now, a lot of these comic places, listen, they did not pay anywhere close to $200 a box for this initial run of Journey Together. Just know that. Just know they're nowhere close to that. Yes, I'm not saying they're taking advantage. They need to pay the bills. They went through, a rut when no one was buying some Sword and Shield stuff, early Scarlet and Violet. So let them make their money. I understand that. But in a situation like this, I don't see the future getting any better anytime soon. And it's like when you start putting the puzzle pieces together, you're like, holy crap, this is going to just keep getting worse. Because if, distribution is gonna, look for the reprints, they're charging, around $190 for Surging Sparks. That's tough. That's tough. And you're not even getting that much. So that's gonna be tough for, a comic store or LGS to get Surging Sparks and then say, hey, we're gonna sell it to you for, MSRP. Because they're paying above MSRP right now. And that's in the reprint situation. But for the newer stuff, Journey Together, I'm not saying anything about, this is like a gray area. I don't want to touch on it too much, but I already see like certain people, and they're like, oh, well, these are the enhanced booster boxes, and they're selling for $250. Basically saying, brace yourself, because I'm going to charge you way higher than I usually do. And I saw in the comments, people were like, oh, don't cap, bro. You have so much stuff pre-ordered, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I don't. Right now, the only Journey Together I have is one pre-release kit and the booster box I'm giving to you guys. That's all I have. That's it. So, we'll see what happens next Friday when I get all my product. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I might not even get a couple cases. And if I do get a couple cases, how much money am I going to pay for these 2 cases? Because they have the enhanced, they have the promo in it. That's what the enhancement means. Enhancement. Next, I want to touch base on Cosmic Eclipse. If you guys were watching me a couple weeks ago, we were talking about this, Cosmic Eclipse. We were talking about Unbroken Bonds and all the tag team sets. Lo and behold, just like that, this is now a $2,000 box. This is now, I mean, it's warranted. This is one of the best sets in Sun and Moon ever. I didn't think that was going to happen that fast. I was like, oh, you still have time. And they jumped up $600 in a week. Still a buy. I mean, if you have the capital and you don't have one of these in your collection, yeah, you should add one of these. The tag team sets, whew, right now we're seeing Sword and Shield go absolutely wild. Brilliant Stars cases are now hitting close to $2,000, which is insane. It's warranted. Fusion Strike is consistently, for a case, hitting around that $3,000 mark. If it's a loose booster box, $450, that's where it's at right now. Lost Origin, $400 box. Chilling Reign, $350 box. I mean, I saw all this happening, just not this fast. It's like, everything is on like times 10. So you just click, and it's like, and that's what's happening with the prices. Where should you look right now? I mean, if you want to make a play or if you don't have that much, Generations. I feel like Generations, if you can go get those little 2-packs and you don't have any Generations in your collection, you can get them for around anywhere from 100 to 130 a piece. So if you can either be anywhere from 50 to 60 to $70 a box, a pack, we have the 30th around the corner. So just do the math. Think about it. Think about it. Hidden Fates, now $300 box. Man, where should I point you guys? It's tough. It's just right now we are in, I don't know if this is the peak of the bull run because we have the Team Rocket set coming out next. We are at, I mean, put it this way. Today, I found out about the Super Premium Collection around, 20 minutes before it was released on Pokemon Center. Went on Pokemon Center 20 minutes before, and I was on there waiting, and next thing you know, it comes up, and then it's like the site starts doing weird things, and then you're back in the queue, and then bam, it's gone. Like that, to me, isn't fun. Couldn't get one for my collection. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and complain, but then when you see posts of people that have like 30 confirmation emails, right? Like one person has 30 confirmation emails that your Pokemon order has been confirmed, that's bullshit to me. So, and people were like, it's not bots, it's this, it's that. Dude, I am seeing so many screenshots of people land a whole bunch of them. And there's certain people and I know by name and it leaves such a nasty taste in my mouth. But like until Pokemon can literally stop all these bots from happening, I'm at the point where I'm like, how the hell do I get a bot? That's truly, how do I get a bot so I can add one to my collection? That's where I'm at. It's like devastating at the same time. It's like, dude, I didn't get a Journey Together. We're not here to bitch. This is just the market. I don't think anyone right now should be focusing on the newer stuff. It's so ridiculous at this point that we're seeing it's an enhanced booster box, so we need $250 a box. Like, dude, I'm not paying $250 for Journey Together. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not cap. I'm still buying my Sword and Shield stuff. I love my Sword and Shield stuff. Hey, Evolving Skies has dropped to around $1,100. That's it. If you have the money, if you're going to spend $250 on a box, you might have the money for Evolving Skies. Like, I'd rather put my money there. Looks like Cosmic Eclipse has shot up. I don't know. That might be a little bit out of reach now. Once you hit $2,000, you're really getting into the big leagues. But if you have the trade bait, if you have, a collection for a while, then like maybe put some into a Cosmic Eclipse box. But this is like the first time that it feels like everything is kind of out of reach. Like if I can think logically in any situation, I have to say Scarlet Violet Base, Obsidian Flames, Temporal. I don't know if we're going to see more Temporal. Temporal, that's like Temporal, Twilight. To me, those are like your cheapest booster box you can get right now. And it's not like it's crazy. Like there's a chance that we might not see more of this. I mean, based on these reprints, Like, I would feel very comfortable buying those sets. Even Paradox Rift, I'd feel very comfortable. If I didn't have anything and I wanted to add stuff, that's probably where I'd be buying. But right now, it has gotten to the point where maybe a lot of people should slow down. I'm one of them. I'm one of them who should slow down. I did buy that collection. I will show you. I'm still waiting for all of it to come in. I've had so much come in the past couple days, but I will show it to you guys. But my goal is to get 90% of this stuff and sell it. That's my goal right now. Right now, maybe instead of just buying, maybe you should take some profits. Take some profits and then get ready for when things do calm down a little bit and grab the next thing. And what runs through my head the most is I was talking to Dan Catchmole Collectibles, and this was in the beginning of Scarlet Violet era. He's like, you don't know the good old days are gone until the good old days are gone. And it makes more and more sense to me every day. Like, even though, you know, your Pokemon was way more expensive than it was in 2018, 2019, like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, you could have bought, you know, these Scarlet Violet sets for 80 to 100, but it's okay, it corrected itself. But instead of it sitting at that 120 mark, that's where the boxes should be, it blew past that to 200 and above. And we have to come back and find that middle ground. But ladies, gentlemen, we're past the point of, you know, like, things being good. This is just too chaotic. Like, the scalpers, the people are making, like, yes, people are making money, but you also have the people that aren't doing the best of things making money too, and they see how they can make money with this, and they're just here to say, you know, take advantage of it and make more and more and more. And you know what? Everybody makes their money. It's none of my business. Do what you want to do. But this isn't the best time to get into the hobby. And I'll never lie. I'll never lie. And I hate that it's 2 videos of just bullshit, like negativity, but that's just where we're at right now. That's just where we're at. Might have to take a step back from like market talk and just rip packs. But then you're sitting there and you're ripping packs and you're like, holy shit, I just blew through $200 and only opened 20 packs. It's not the right place to be in the hobby right now. If you're here for long term, man, it better be a long term, because buying Journey at $250 a box, you're gonna have to wait a couple years. Damn. Damn. Did he just walk off? Did he just walk off and be a negative dick the whole time? A little bit. All right. Pokemon pronunciation of the day. What are you guys thinking? Look how cool this book is. All right, we'll go for a newer Pokemon. Inteleon. Inteleon. Not Inteleon. 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 It has many hidden capabilities, such as fingertips that can shoot water and membrane on its back. Hey, yo! What? That it can use to glide through the air. Woo! Inteleon. Inteleon. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate ye.